Now to Pittsburgh. It's a story we've been following for you all morning. That's where drivers there, those that were caught up in this mess that you see, are lucky to be alive after a snow-covered bridge collapsed this morning during the morning commute. Everyone survived, thankfully, after that bridge came crashing down. Several vehicles, as you can see, including a bus, they were actually on that overpass at the time of the collapse. The cars falling onto a walkway, a walking path, about 150 feet below that bridge. About a dozen people were hurt. The fire chief describes their injuries as non-life-threatening, so thank God there.
Technicians rappelled down using ropes to go down over the side. They helped the firefighters that were here initially on scene, also did like a daisy chain with hands, just grabbing people and pulling them up. So it was a physical rescue, most of them are, but we have some highly skilled and highly trained professionals on the job here. Pittsburgh is lucky in that respect.
City officials say the collapse caused a gas leak that has since been repaired. The bridge breakdown taking place just miles away from President Biden. He's set to give a speech today to address the country's, get this, aging infrastructure. When the president speaks, BNC Live, of course, will bring it to you live right here on air and across all of our social media platforms. In the meantime, though, here to help us understand how the president's plan can help prevent more situations like we saw this morning in Pittsburgh. Joining us, we have Chair and Professor of Howard University's Department of Political Science. He's a friend of BNC Live as well, Dr. Ravi Perry. Welcome back, sir. It's a pleasure to see you. Happy New Year. This is actually our first interview since the year started, so thanks for joining us.
It is, and Happy New Year to you, too. Great to be with you.
Yeah, so before we actually get into this interview, I want to play some sound from the mayor. He actually spoke about this infrastructure and the need for funding to address the issues taking place right in his community. Let's listen.
This bipartisan infrastructure law is critical to Southwest Pennsylvania and the city of Pittsburgh. We know we have bridges that we need to take care of. We're finding out now when the last inspection was and everything, but with him coming today to talk about this infrastructure bill, to discuss why this funding is so important, today is significant of that. You know, at the end of the day, we could have had some serious injuries.
And it was just 2 years ago, years ago that we had Route 30 collapse just a couple of years ago. So another major artery. So yes.
At the end of the day, this is critical that we get this funding.
Dr. Perry, I mean, this is an eerie coincidence, right? Is this a sign that the support, I mean, it's long overdue?
It absolutely is. You know, I'm an expert in urban politics, and I study black mayors. And the city of Pittsburgh there has its first black mayor there in Ed Gainey, and it's good to see him there on the ground. The challenges of infrastructure are really been plaguing urban cities for generations. Since, of course, you know, the federal government came in and with urban renewal in the mid-20th century, and particularly during the Eisenhower years in the 50s and early 60s as well, during the Kennedy administration, you know, we bulldozed black neighborhoods and put in infrastructure that was new then. And now, 50, 60, 70 years later, you know, is absolutely obsolete. And we've seen bridge collapses all across this country. We'll remember the deadly one a couple of years ago in Minnesota. Of course, we've got this bridge collapse today in Pittsburgh. And it is eerily, right, strange that the president is going there today to talk about this very bill that will help eliminate these things from happening. Unfortunately, the Build Back Better bill, you know, was unable to have the $3 trillion price tag, which would have even gone further in investing in infrastructure, in bridges, roads, and so much of our crumbling infrastructure that we don't see, sewers, water lines, et cetera. And the mayor there is absolutely right that this federal bill is the only way that cities will get the support. You don't get support for infrastructure really from the state and local government can't fund it on taxpayer dollars alone.
Yeah, how many bridges, Dr. Perry, do you think are like this across the country, on the verge of collapsing at any minute?
Well, given the fact that we have not had a major infrastructure bill passed by Congress and signed by the president until this administration in all of our lifetimes, what that will tell you is that most of our American bridges are in fact due for some form of maintenance and repair. That is just a simple fact. And we all rely on interstate commerce. It doesn't matter if you're red or blue, Democrat, Republican, you got to get around. And so it's nice to see that this bill did have mostly, of course, Democratic support. And now you see even Republican senators who voted against it taking advantage of its success in their districts, and they are talking about it as a win in their own column. But let's remember, it was this president, this administration that really made sure that cities like Pittsburgh are getting the resources that they need. And it's just such a horrible, devastating coincidence that this bridge collapse happened today. And we're very lucky that people did not die. That was a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And that actually brings me to my next question. The mayor said the bridge was recently inspected. But how do we go from a bridge being recently inspected to it collapsing during morning rush hour?
Well, I think inspections also have to be, reevaluated. We have, multiple layers of inspection, and it varies state by state. But the reality is that we need to do a better job of having multiple layers of inspection. So not just one office or one division is responsible for it, but what they recommend is then double and triple checked by another division. This is how in American politics, with checks and balances, we're able to ensure that when we do have regulations, that they are in fact working to protect the American public. And so we might need to reevaluate how it is on a state-by-state basis we actually are having inspections and what those inspections are in fact doing. Just like a home inspection, if you had the privilege of seeing a home or going through a home inspection in a purchase scenario, you know that some inspectors are better than others. You know that some inspections will miss some things. And that's the same case for inspections of our America's roads and bridges. And so the only way we can really ensure that the regulation of inspection is working is if we put a fail-safe in by ensuring another arm of the government is doing an additional check after the initial regulation of the actual inspection is in fact completed.
Yeah, absolutely, Dr. Perry. I mean, it's at the expense of lives. Yeah.
Absolutely, and these are lives that matter. I mean, look you saw this bridge collapse in Pittsburgh. People are public transportation. You have folks on their way to work. It's rush hour. People imagine being on a public bus, right? And then you're just sitting there texting or whatever. And next thing you know, you're falling several feet down into the abyss. Like, it's really a scary scenario. And I hope that all Americans, black, white, green, yellow, orange, understand that this is something that benefits everyone. And yes, there's a cost to it, but that's how American democracy works. We have to pay for what we want as taxpayers.
Absolutely. Dr. Perry, always a pleasure. Thank you, sir.